And joining us now, associate editor and columnist for the D.C. newspaper The Hill, A.B. Stoddard. A.B., always good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
The last soundbite that Catherine played there, A.B., was kind of fascinating when you have Patrick Kennedy up there, and he's saying, in essence, that, yeah, they got the memo. They got this request for more security in Benghazi, but they never got the follow-up memo. So he really never okayed it because they need to get the follow-up memo to really make it official. I mean, it just seems like, okay, well, they told you never got the follow-up.
You know, what he said, the fact that we can never perfectly secure our consulates, our embassies, our diplomatic outposts, especially in very dangerous areas, is obviously true. But if you look back at the mistakes that were made before the attacks, during the attacks, and afterwards, there are answers that just need to be forthcoming and that did not come out of this process of the review and subsequent testimony before Congress. There's still confusion now about whether or not he saw certain requests, or perhaps Secretary Clinton did. And what you're going to see is a serious and persistent push to bring Secretary Clinton back to the witness table under oath at some point to try to answer some of these questions. The hearing today, these Republicans who ran at Trace were criticized the last time they had Mrs. Clinton before them, the House Foreign Relations Committee, for not actually giving her enough of a strenuous inquiry. And so they really put this guy, you know, through the paces today. But the hearing tomorrow in House Oversight of Mr. Pickering and Admiral Mullen, who wrote the Accountability Review, the most consequential and quite tough, because they'll have to respond to the question of why she was actually never a part of their report.
Yeah, and we've had, as you said, Secretary Clinton up there one time, and there's accusations that they were too easy on her. Now you've got Patrick Kennedy, and it goes on. Maybe CIA Director Michael Hayden was right when he said, look, maybe there is not cover-up here, but there is this huge lack of clarity on this whole thing, A.B.
There is, and it actually then, and at times we've seen, you know, disturbing reports like from Gregory Hicks, who was one of the last people to speak with Ambassador Stevens before he died. As you know, he was in Tripoli, awaiting to sort of, overseeing what was going on during the attacks in Benghazi. And he said that in subsequently after the attacks, in trying to give answers to congressional investigators, certain members of Congress who'd gone over there to talk about it, to find out what happened, he was hemmed in from actually speaking with them. And so the administration, try as they will to get this behind them, has not given enough answers to put the Benghazi episode in the past, and there are still too many questions remaining, and that's going to be a problem for them going forward.
Going forward, and it will go forward. A.B. Stoddard, live for us in D.C. A.B., thank you.